check, check. Can y'all hear me now? Y'all should be able to hear me now. Yeah, I see the captions generated, so y'all should be able to hear me, man. Anyway, man, that's my fault. Man, we got D Henry in here with us this morning, man. What's up, D Henry? You know, D Henry don't smoke, but he'll drink a little bit. He'll drink a little bit, man. What's up with y'all this morning, man? What y'all smoking on, man? Let me know in the comments what y'all smoking on. Cause y'all know we gonna do this every morning, man. Every morning we gonna wake and bake. You know what I'm saying? Cushion coffee, man. Y'all go ahead hit that share button for me. You know. So we last night we was talking about like we was having a lot of trying to get to the bottom of the sex life with the conjoined twins. Yeah, we want to know about that, man. You know, listen, I've went I went through Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, fucking Snapchat. Man, I went through all that. I can't find them conjoined twins. It's like they fell off the face of the earth. But anyway, man, I hope y'all slept good last night so y'all can have a productive day. And I'm just not rolling my blunt, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm just not rolling my blunt.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Man, what it do? What it do? What it do, Nick? What it do, Nick? What it do, Miss Dishman, man? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope y'all got y'all some last night, and if you didn't, get you some tonight. But yeah, man, we steady growing and growing. I got some good news to announce. You know, we've been invited to as guests. You know what I'm saying on the podcast. That's way out in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's what I'm saying, man. You never know who watching. You know, that's why I tell my people, like, man, I don't care. We got 2 viewers, 20 viewers, 200 or 2,000. We gonna entertain the same. And just lo and behold, man, they reached out to me and they want to get the Smokers Corner on their podcast, man. And you know, I'm more than happy. You know, they're cross networking the motherfucker, man. They're cross networking the motherfucker, but we got invited to their podcast, man. So we gonna go and do what we do. You know what I'm saying? As a guest of their podcast, you know, I will abide by their rules, and you know, I did get a little rundown of you know what they do and what they don't do, and I told them what I do and what I don't do, and we agreed. So Monday, 12 o'clock our time. No. Monday, 5 o'clock Vegas time, 7 o'clock our time. We will be live. I would update all the information. You know, I'm waiting on them to send me their logos and everything so I can promote it on all platforms. And y'all notice I never say my. I always say our because, you know, we one big happy family, man. We in the smoke-a-thon over here. Shit.
Smoker's Corner with Jack, Mac, and B.Marie.
Smoke weed every day.
That's what we do. That's what we do. And if you one of those people that frowns down on weed, then sorry for you. My boy Young Freddie, man, what's happening, man? Congratulations on the new bottle of joy. Congratulations on that, brother. Beautiful baby, man. But I'm guessing you ain't gonna never have your boy. I'm guessing you ain't gonna never have your boy, my guy. You know what I'm saying? So moving on. Um, I tuned into 2K show yesterday and I'm seeing it's a lot of baby mama, baby daddy drama going on, man. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why y'all can't get along with the mother of y'all kids or the father of y'all children. Like that's crazy. I can remember being young one time and choosing to club or whatever over babysitting the baby. I can remember, my first son was born. You know, his mom used to always like, "You want to keep him the weekend?" I'm like, "Nah, man, shit, man, bring him by Monday." But just baby mama, baby daddy drama, man. That shit can take a toll on you for real. That shit can take a toll on you. But the yeah was good. You know what I'm saying? The culture was good. You went in there raw, and then a baby came out of it, and now you don't want to take care of it. That's some, and I'm gonna do it again and again. That's some bullshit, man. Flag on the play, flag on the play. But at the same time, you mothers could run the dad off. Little do you know, there's still no excuse to not take care of your children. But I've seen scenarios where the man actually want to be in the child life, but since he don't want the mama don't want him to have the child. Since he don't want the mama don't want him to have the child.
Bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Shout out my brother Goo, man. What's down, Mighty? What's down? But how does that work? Just because you don't want the mama, you don't want me around my child because I don't want you, or you don't want me around my child because I got another old lady or a girlfriend or whatever. Like, I never understood that. Like, I never understood that. And, I've been blessed to not ever have that problem. But, I've seen some of my homies, they can't get their children because they got a girlfriend or, what I'm saying, the baby mama still want to be with him and he don't want her, so she using the baby, what I'm saying, as collateral and shit. What it do, Cal? What it do, Cal? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, man. Y'all in the smokers corner, man. We just wake and bake and having wake and bake conversations. And conversation this morning, baby daddy, baby mama beef. I don't even say the term, like when I'm referring to my children's mom, I don't even say baby mama. I say my children's mom or my kid's mama. Baby mama is such a, I ain't gonna say it's a derogatory term, but it's such a in a sense it's like degrading because it's like you just my baby mama. You ain't nobody else to me. You just you just my baby mama. That shit right there don't fly, man. No sir. Mm-mm. Like like my first one. I've never heard her say baby daddy. I've always heard her say my cheering daddy, cause she country here. My cheering daddy, and that's all I've ever heard. Shout out Cherie, man. Shout out Cherie. Shout out Cherie. But I've never heard her say baby daddy. She always say my cheering daddy. You know, I've never heard my second one say baby daddy. She always say, huh, go to your daddy. Even the third one. Never heard her say baby daddy. She just call and say, you want your baby? Man, shout out to them kids though. But yeah, man, the baby mama, baby daddy thing, man. I eat to each his own. You know, each situation is different. But y'all chime in, man. 662-379-6735, man. I need a female's point of view on how this baby mama, baby daddy thing work because I need answers. You know what I'm saying? Done, what's happening, man? The topic is baby mamas and baby daddies and baby mama, baby daddy relationship and how toxic they can be. About, when in some cases when they break up, the baby mama don't want the baby daddy around the baby for the simple fact he don't want her. Like he can want to be in his kid's life. He can do all the financial things, but when he try to put that time in, she don't want him to put the time in, but she'll take the money.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Straight bullshit.
Bullshit.
Because how you'll take my money but won't take my time. And I've learned that over the years, that time is way more valuable than money. Well, hey, Dunn, everybody ain't able to have sister wives, man. Shit. Everybody ain't able to have the sister wives, bro. But I'm speaking on the ones that don't. The guys that they got multiple baby mamas and they either don't get along or they don't fuck with each other, but you know what I'm saying, they don't fuck with you either. That's the thing, they don't fuck with you either. They want to fuck with you, but since moved on with your life, they on some, well, if I can't have you, you can't see your baby type of bullshit is that. What type of tomfoolery is that, man? So I need one of y'all ladies to call in and put me on game, man. Put me on game because I want to know, like, I want to know the perspective of a woman. You know what I'm saying? Of a baby mama, if you will. Like, what's the beef between you and your baby daddy? And I mean, we can say pick better all day. Yo, 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 you on the smokers corner? What's your name and where you from?
Hey, this is T.
Hey T, how
I'm
you
from
doing?
Texas. I'm
Okay,
good.
okay, okay, okay. Shout out Texas in the building. Okay, T. So my question is, um, why not saying you, but why do women tend to have so much animosity toward baby daddies, even the ones that's trying to do right?
I mean, you basically said it. It's the it's that bitterness of not getting to keep the relationship that you so desperately didn't actually want, but ended up pregnant, and now you want it. Yeah, keep a nigga baby, pretty much. And so, yeah,
Yeah.
you said it.
Okay.
You absolutely said it. And a lot of women just can't get past those feelings to realize that it's not about you; it's about the kid.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, I've witnessed a situation where, my homie, I used to work with him and he stressing. Like they taking he got 3 kids by this lady. And we working a very good job. Like we making pretty good money. And they taking over half of his check. To the point where he got to pick up a second job so he can make ends meet. But the flip side of that coin is he paying all this child support a month. Every time he try to go get his kids, it's something. It's always something. Either he can't see them, they finna go somewhere, they finna do some, they with somebody else, and he like, I don't want to go to court because
See, unfortunately, because she brought the court into it to begin with, in order for him to make anything happen, he's got to do the same thing. So when it comes to his visitation, if she doesn't allow, he has to report that every time as her not allowing him to see the kids. He can mess around and get his child support brought down. They can change everything with that, but he has to. It sucks. But if she's bad enough to go to the court, he got to go to the court too. Nobody wants them people in their business. I would never do that. I put one of my baby daddies on child support. I ain't gonna lie, but I was real young. But I ain't put my other baby daddy on child support because there's for what? For what? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's
Like,
that
he's
show
gonna take care of his
that
children,
show what
and
happened, and she put them folks in their life, and you know,
she did it. So now you got to use what's already in place. So
and the
every time
and
he
the
doesn't see those kids and she says no, he's got to record that. He's got to report it right then and there. You call them people, hey, she won't let me see my kids today. This is the excuse she gave me. Save all them text messages, save all them voicemails, all of that. It's unfortunate, but you got to use what they've used against you in order to make anything happen.
yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Y'all heard that one, man. You gotta you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Because
You got to do what you got.
like
Somebody started it, you got to finish it.
like she did indeed put the folks in their life, and he done been to prison and shit before, so he feel like the courts, like he ain't with that shit, man. But
And that's fine.
I
It
needed
is what
her.
it is now.
I even heard OGs at the job tell him like, look, bro, it's time for you to step up and do something, man, because this lady taking you down, and then you can see her on any given Friday, any given Saturday, any given Thursday, popping pussy in the club.
Yeah, that's what he has to do. Because obviously he can't stop it coming out of his check. So he's got to do his report. So that way, at least it's worth it. I'm paying all this money for my children, which, of course, as you should. But you should also get that time. Like,
True.
I would never expect to not, if somebody's paying me child support, not to spend time with their child.
So what's more important, um, time or finances?
It's pretty equal. I'm not gonna lie. There's really no one thing that's more important than the other because you can't see these kids own nothing. But they do need our time. And dads are the most important thing out there. They do all these studies that single fathers fare so much better than single mothers. Their children fare better than single mothers' children do because men are more logical, whereas women are more emotional. And we tend to let our emotions run everything, and we can't get anything done when we're emotional. Men don't really have that problem.
So let me ask you this: a woman that has multiple baby daddies, is it wrong for her to spend money on the other kids that this baby daddy didn't put forth for his child?
Oh, that's a tricky one.
No, it's not. No, the fuck it's not. That's not
And
tricky at all.
I'm gonna say this is why I'm gonna say it's a tricky one, only because I do have the multiple, and anything that comes into my household is going to the household. Now, on the flip side of that, I wouldn't,
Bullshit.
I don't expect one
Bullshit.
baby daddy to
Bullshit.
take care of my other children. I don't expect that from him, no, and I wouldn't say, oh, you're not gonna get something for the other kids. I would never do that. But like I said, if money is coming into my household, it's going towards my household and for all the children that live there.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Bullshit. Yeah, I would never expect that. I would never ever expect him to do anything. But the niggas that I know, my baby daddies, they just do that because they're good dudes like that. I don't have
Well,
to ask them to do those things because they take care of those kids, just like I take care of their kids that don't belong to me.
I mean, you're a unique specimen. I mean,
I
my
am.
my my perspective on that, if I'm paying child support, let's say, boom, I go out because it wouldn't even apply to the kids I already have because shit, I got I got grown kids now, so that don't even apply. But just say I was to get a girl pregnant now, then she put me on child support, but she's using my child support for my child to go by her other kids as well. That ain't right. That ain't right because if first of all, if you can't afford to take care of them kids, then you need to give them to their
And
daddy.
Adam.
They
Yeah, I
like
agree.
you know when you found out you was pregnant if he was financially responsible or not. So you can either
Yeah,
spend that 500 now or spend infinite amount of money later. But I
exactly.
think it's dead ass wrong when a guy's on child support and he paying his child support faithfully, but his child is, I wouldn't say lacking, but his child is not receiving that full benefit because she's splitting it amongst her other kids. And who's to say, just say the other two kids, they daddies are deadbeats.
Mhm.
They really don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? They say they average street nigga. They don't really do nothing. They got kids out here left and right by 30 baby mamas. It says one of them.
You're right, and it's and that's an easy thing to say, but it's also to be like, you know what? Do I really want to fuck with this girl who already got a couple of kids?
I
Is
mean,
she gonna use? You know what I'm
man,
saying? Do I
damn
want to?
well
Do I want to be?
niggas don't think about that type of shit
Exactly,
beforehand.
exactly,
They don't think of like
exactly.
we really don't like
Exactly. And
if
then you end up in a fucked up situation later, mad as hell, dealing with a bitch who
mm-hmm,
taking your child support to pay for her other
mm-hmm,
kids. Your bad.
cause we should have
You
been
have
looking
to
at.
use your brain.
You're right.
You
We should
have
have
to
been
use your
looking
brain.
at how she taking care of them other two kids. If they walking
Exactly.
around in Pampers with no clothes on, eating noodles and chicken nuggets every day, then you know this ain't a woman that you want to have a baby with. But for the sake of argument and the sake of conversation and wake and bake, you have a child by this woman, and she see you a good
You got to
man.
do
You the
everything
one
that
with the
comes with that
job.
woman. You already knew who that woman was, and you knew what was coming. And it sucks, but you knew what was coming.
Yeah, you did know what was coming, but you know what I'm saying. That I mean, at that point, that's where what I'm saying, I got on lawyer up and I let the court step in. Me personally, because if I have a child by a woman and just say my child support 500 a month, my child is not gonna spend that whole 500 a month. I mean, there's a kid. There's nothing.
You say a child's not gonna spend a whole 500 a month?
No, no. What?
Okay.
Listen,
So
listen. If I
as
got a
I'm gonna
child,
have to put
okay,
that out there.
I done bought the uniform clothes. You know what I'm saying? I bought the school supplies. You know what I'm saying? I done already set them off to go to school, and
Mhm.
I done bought the shoes. I done bought the clothes. I done bought this, and this to set them off to go to school.
Mhm.
Them shoes gonna last. What school started in August, September, October. By
It
October,
depends on what
November, they gonna
direction
need
you
another
use,
pair.
the
But
quality of them,
you can
how
got
rough
child
your
support.
child is.
Hold on, listen to me. You can got child support for August, September, and October. That's $1,500. What does my child need that costs $1,500?
Rent,
No, 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 no,
electricity,
no, 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 no,
water.
no, no, no. This is child support, not baby mama support. See, that's where y'all get it fucked up and twisted. You using child support to pay the utilities in your house that you supposed to pay. If you can't afford to pay them utilities, you need to bring that child back over here where the utilities are on auto pay. You don't use my child support. Child support, not adult
Mhm.
support. That is not adult
Mhm.
support. You don't pay no bills with no child support. That's wrong.
Okay.
Because if you
So
using my money,
my
if
so
you
my
using my
income.
money
Hold
to
up,
pay
hold up, hold up,
child
hold up.
support,
So
what you doing?
let's say I don't get no child support, right? I get no child support because I don't. All right. So before I was getting assistance, I paid my rent for me and my child to live. I paid electricity for a place for me and my child to live. I bought groceries for me and my child to live. I bought all my kids' clothes. Da, 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 da. So if there is an additional income that comes into the household, it is going to support the household
That's
which
not
that
your
child lives in,
income,
no
no.
matter what.
That is not
No
your
matter what.
income. That is not your income. You are dead ass wrong. Because now your child, just say you spent all the
Well,
money on your
we're
bills and
gonna have
all
to
this
agree to
right here,
disagree
and
on.
your child needs some. So now, what you finna have to do? Call your dad. Man, you just got $500. You literally just got
The child does
$500
need
to
some
support my child, and you
children
spent it
need
on your light
shelter,
bills
need
and
to
shit. It's not
with
my
that.
fault you can't pay your bills. It's not my child's fault you can't pay your bills. If you know you struggling, and if you know you struggling to make ends meet, you need to make the adult decision. Like, hey, let me sit down and have a conversation with my child father and let him know, like, hey man, this ain't that. I ain't there. So could you get the baby until I can get better, until I can pay my own utilities, until I have an income flowing in, and then we can revisit this conversation. But just because you sitting there struggling and you got an extra income coming in, don't mean that you need to take away from my child to put in your household. My child ain't even got to be there. They ain't
I
got
have
to
a
be there.
question. Have you ever? I just have a real quick question. Have you ever lived in your household with your child?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
And
yes.
when you so the money that you got when you and your child lived in the household, it went to the rent for you and your child.
I
It went
never,
to the
I
electricity for
never,
you and
and
your
I
child.
never,
It went. I'm talking
never
about your personal income.
listen, I've never, when my kids stay with me, even when my kids come stay with me, they mamas are a coon mama tata. That's one thing they know. I ain't gotta ask that nigga for shit. He gonna do for them kids. And then vice versa. When they come stay with me, I don't ask they mamas for a bitch ass thing. Not a bitch
Come
ass
stay with
thing.
you. So what is? How long do they come stay with you for? Because I'm talking about like I was a mom for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So how long are we talking? Because I'm
Okay,
talking like 20 years. You
not
talking
not
what
20
weekends,
years.
a month or
No, I'm not
two?
talking about no weekends.
Oh,
I'm not a weekend dad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't.
okay,
I don't know. That's what
okay,
I'm
for
asking.
like just take for instance my youngest child. You know, before I got shot and paralyzed, my youngest child used to stay with me during the week and go to her mom's on the weekend because her mom, had a job and it required her time. Not at no point did I ask her mom, like, look, man, I need you to go get the Pampers. I need you to do. No, 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 no. When my boys stayed with me, they
Her
mom,
mom.
I never asked her for nothing. She used to have to make me take the groceries because she was getting the food stamps for them. She used to, Willie, I need anything. No. Next thing I know, I come home, goddamn, it's groceries. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of mom she is. Even when my daughter, who wasn't grown at the time, well, she was grown. Even when she came and stayed with me, I didn't even as an adult, you still my child. I'm gonna take care of you. You have nothing to worry about. So I can't empathize with, what I'm saying, receiving any type of support from their moms because it wasn't needed nor was it required. In this
Not to
in
mention, you're
in
also a man, and y'all's mentality is on a provide level, whereas women, we're not. We're not. That's not our role, you know. So it's going to be a little bit different there, yeah. But this is something we're definitely going to have to agree to disagree on because for me, growing up and raising my oldest daughter on my own, I paid for everything on my own, for her, for us, for everything.
hold
If
up,
her
time
dad
out,
sent
time
child
out, time
support,
out,
I got a lucky
time
$5.
out. I got a
You
comment
know,
to respond
I
to.
just let her go buy candy with it because it was $5. If we got anything bigger than that, then you damn right it went towards our household because all of my money, every cent that I had, went towards taking care of my child. I'm not no get my hair done type of bitch. I'm not no get my nails done type of bitch. I'm not none of that shit. Okay. So any money that came into our household went towards our household, and I didn't need it because he wasn't on child support. I mean, he was on child support, but he didn't pay it. So I said, fuck it. I can take care of my own. And if she sent the money, it's going to whatever I want it to go to because every cent that I have goes to my child and to our household and our living. And it wasn't big. I'm not no bougie ass bitch. I don't need to go
Hey,
live beyond my means.
that goes back to what you said, man. You got to know how to pick them. Obviously, you
You do
pick
gotta know how
wrong.
to pick them. Yeah, and that man didn't do shit for me.
Hey,
But you know what? I don't
but
hate
hold
him.
on, time out.
I got him.
got a comment to respond to.
Hmm.
Erica said,
Well, this has been interesting. We can agree to disagree,
"Oh
but
yeah,
you
we
have
can
a good one.
definitely agree to disagree." But Erica said, when she's staying at your house, no, she shouldn't buy the diapers, both yours and hers. I don't understand it, Erica. All I know is when when the baby need pull ups, her mom when she bring over here, she gonna always bring everything she need, and then I go and buy it again. And when she come and pick her up, I because she spend more time with her because of my condition now, I give her that. So that takes okay. She ain't gotta buy motherfucking pull ups and shit for this month or whatever because I've already bought it. But you know, me and me and my kids' mom, we have a good relationship. And you're right, Erica. Not all men, you know what I'm saying, would take on that responsibility. I can only speak on what I would do, and then I can only speak on shit that I witnessed. And I done witnessed some wicked shit when it come down to this baby mama, baby daddy conversation, man. Like I done seen some niggas. Call in, Erica. Call in, man. 662-379-6735. Because I can't read your comments fast enough. So it'd be better if me and you just have a conversation. But I've seen some men um go take care of other women's kids and not take care of their own. Now, that right there, I could never understand.
A bullshit? A bullshit?
I could never understand that your baby is at home struggling with his or her mom, and you meet this woman. This woman got a child. Y'all out goddamn taking family portraits, and you took the kid to Disneyland, and your child is at home for the weekend. How do how do women deal with that? It's on the ticker, Erica. Just look at the ticker. 662-379-6735. It's on the ticker scrolling across the bottom. I know your ass, but I can't see. But 662-379-6735. And I need to know how does it make a woman feel to see you on the smoker corner, what's your name, where you from?
This Erica, man.
What up, Erica? What up, E? What up, E?
What's going on? What's going on?
So let me ask you this. How
What's
does
up?
it how does it like have you ever witnessed it? Like, you got kids or whatever. So have you ever witnessed like your baby daddy taking care of somebody else's kids before he take care of y'all kids?
Hell yeah. I got one like that now.
And how did that make you feel? Like when this nigga, you see this nigga on the book and shit, that the whole family dressed alike, but then your child over here, you just ask this nigga, man, look, man, Shorty needs some clothes, and he ain't even respond to say shit, but they over there, all three of them got the latest Jordans on with the outfit to
Well, you know
match.
what? I'm gonna be real with you. You know me, I'm very blunt. Now with my oldest daughter, with her dad, I'm gonna use our situation for example. Me and his. He was like that with one of his other baby mamas, right?
Right,
I didn't have no problem with that, but it was just a simple fact that I'm one of them easygoing baby mamas. I don't call and ask for too much. You know what I'm saying? Before my
right,
daughter even made it into the world, we supposedly had a mutual agreement that okay, I changed my whole work schedule around after I went back after my 6 weeks or whatever
mm-hmm,
to accommodate his work schedule. So he could have the baby because I don't like my kids. I know I ain't the only one. I don't like my kids going straight to daycare as soon as they born. You know what I'm saying? I want to
Right.
stay at home a little while.
Right. Right.
So we came to a mutual agreement before the baby even got here that I was gonna change my schedule. I was gonna do an evening shift and he was gonna do the day shift. So that way, once he got off work in the evening time before I went to work, he would come and pick the baby up. Well, what caused me and him to clash was that he was doing more for his other baby mama and her kids that wasn't his. And
Mm.
that's what pissed me off with him. Now, don't get me wrong. He's also a football coach for a little league football team. He spent more time with those kids as well, more than he spent with my child. But did I go back and forth with him on it? No, I did give him a chance to, straighten do what he needed to do. He never did. So I said, shit, about 6 months down the line after my baby was born, I was like, hey, we're going to have to go through child support because I didn't make this baby by myself, you know, and all I asked you to do was to, you get her in the morning, in the evening time when I go to work, and I come pick her up at night when I got out. You couldn't even do that. But then I look up, you taking family trips, you going to other games and stuff that your other baby mama kids have, and them kids ain't even your biological children. So yeah, I did feel some type of way about that or whatever. Then when I put him on child support, he had a whole bunch of shit to say. Did I care about it? No, I did not. But at first, I did feel some type of way because I'm like, damn, you over here taking family pictures, and I asked you, can you get the baby, do the evening time while I go to work? Like, you ain't paying no bills at my house. I'm paying my bills at my house. So you can't come get her and you want to tell me you got practice, so you putting them other kids on your team before your child as well. But you fix your face to get mad at me when I put you on child support. And I'm like, shit. And then expecting me to buy diapers for not only my house, but his house too. Nah, we ain't going like this.
Oh, so
That's what I
that's
was
what your
meaning by
comment
that
was.
comment.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
okay.
what I mean by that comment because he actually set up like I was being petty one day. I said I'm just gonna see what he gonna say. I sent the baby over there with just her milk. I ain't sent no damn diapers and shit, no wipes, no nothing. Just change the clothes and milk. First thing he did, what her diapers at? Oh no, homeboy, you go buy your own diapers. I ain't buying no diapers. And that time my baby was in daycare then. So I'm buying diapers for my house,
And
daycare.
daycare.
And you think I'm finna go and get some diapers to take to you too? Nah, no sir, we not doing that one.
So
No, we
he so
can't
he
do that
really
one now.
he really expected you to buy diapers for everybody.
Yeah. And that's just being real,
Oh, bullshit.
this nigga
Bullshit.
this nigga pays I say my daughter gets about $240 in child support a month, right?
What?
$240 a month. Every time she get her
So
child
so
support.
so break that 240 down. Cause I said
Was that
500. So break that 240 down.
500?
Yeah, break that
What
240
for
down.
what I send it on?
Yeah, like break
You
like
talking about what I send it on?
yeah, break that 240 down.
Oh, well, I ain't one of you know me. I ain't one of them old flashy ass moms.
Right.
Like I dress my kids cute, but I can go to Walmart and make an outfit look like the bum.com.
True,
You know what
true.
I'm saying? But I can get more shit. You know what I'm saying? If I go to Walmart or Target somewhere like that or whatever. But she is splitting. She get it every 2 weeks, so that's just what she gets for the month. But it comes every 2 weeks. So basically, like when he first got on child support, I was putting it more so towards like her diapers and stuff that was going to daycare. And at the time, I needed that because I was single.
Right.
I ain't had nobody helping me with no bills in my household. But that's what it was going towards. It was going towards some stuff with daycare. As she got older, or whatever, she started going to Head Start. We potty trained her and all this type of stuff here. So now when I get her child support, it goes strictly towards clothes. Whatever she needs, I will go get it for her.
Right.
She's getting her hair done now, so I'll pay for her to get her hair
So
done.
so it's
Like,
safe to say
now,
that you use your child support towards your child.
yeah, I do use it
Okay,
towards
okay,
her
okay.
marriage in the beginning.
Make some noise for that. Make some
Before
noise for that.
now hold on now. Before I got married and all that stuff there, and it was just me. If I needed it to go towards a bill or something that I needed to pay, yeah, I did. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna front with you, but she didn't go without either. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, there was some extra money. Okay, well, she got her diapers already. She got enough diapers because I was on the fan plug in the big head boxes and stuff. So I'm like, she ain't going
Right.
without nothing. So, if I had it extra, left over, I put it towards something I needed, on whatever as far as a bill or we want to go treat ourselves out or something. I do that.
So
But
have you ever heard of like a baby mama receiving child support, taking the child support money and actually starting like a CD account or a savings account or something like that for the child?
yeah, yeah.
So that is a real thing because I know a
Yeah.
lot of mothers, and I don't know too many of them that make the executive decision. Like, look, I can take care of my motherfucking kids. This nigga still on
Right.
child support. I'm putting him on child support for to do for his child. So if the mama got a good job, just say the mama a RN, making big money,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
and the child is, for the sake of
Hold on.
argument,
We ain't gonna say just RNs make good money now,
I
cause I ain't
mean,
no RN, but I make what RN make.
I that's the first thing came to my head. Fucking RN,
Uh
goddamn it.
huh.
But they make good money. So the
Yeah.
RN got a child by this nigga, and she can take care of this child in what 3, 4 more. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Along with the bills and all that, she's making a pretty good amount of money. But this
Mhm.
child is on child support and she makes the executive decision like, look, instead of fucking off this money, instead of buying excess, I'ma just forward this money to an account, never touch it.
Mhm.
And my question is, why more mothers don't do that? Is it because they can't afford to, and I mean their child support really is clutch, or is it because they choose not to?
In my opinion, I would say they choose not to.
Okay. Okay.
Now, with all my kids, I do because by the grace of God, I've been blessed with a job that, like I said, I make more than some RNs here. So, by the grace of God, I've been able to, you know, get my kids some accounts set up or whatever where
Mm-hmm.
we don't touch their stuff. And
Okay.
all of my kids have their own life insurance policy.
Okay.
Longer, and that's another thing too that a lot of young mothers I notice they don't think about. It's a way of grown. Some grown folks too don't think about life insurance policies.
They don't.
But and that's a big thing because it's kind of crazy that a lot of people be around here using GoFundMe accounts to bury their folks when something happens. But life insurance policies are very important as well.
They are.
So what I do is the only thing that comes out of now their stuff is on for their own policies. Like I'm the beneficiary of their policies. Don't get me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but I got theirs set up so that once they hit 18, their
They
stuff
can
will
choose their
start coming
own.
out their
Yeah.
account.
Okay.
Right,
So
and they
let
can
me
do
let
whatever
me
it is
ask you
they want
this
to
right
do.
here. Are you teaching your kids about credit?
Hell yeah, cause see, my mom and dad, they did everything for us. I'm honest enough to say that a lot of things about credit I just learned it when I became an adult.
Mm-hmm. True.
You know,
Like all
and,
of
and it's
us.
very important.
Like all of
Right,
us.
right.
Cause growing up, especially where we from, you your parents, they did what they had to do to make sure we were straight. They
Right.
Our parents, even to this day, our parents really don't understand credit because they didn't have the tools nor
That's
did they
true.
have the assistance that we have today. Like our parents didn't have the internet And our parents didn't have social media and all that for to get on TikTok and like, oh, this how they do that. But before TikTok and Vine and all that, like when I first came out the military, well, no, when I was going on my first deployment, that's when I really got into credit. And this was way back in 2009. And I remember a old dude sitting me down like, man, youngster, this finna be your first deployment. You know, you finna make a bunch of money. But what you know about credit? And so, you know, I'm cash heavy. I'm like, man, I'm paying for everything with cash. And it wasn't until I got there and seen the money that I was making that, okay, I'm gonna have to sit my ass down. So, you know, credit is a very, 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 very important thing, y'all. So if y'all ain't
Yeah,
on credit,
yeah,
like I went
yeah. It is.
I went to get me a four wheeler, and I had the money. The four wheeler was 10K. I had the money cash, but I was like, okay, let me try a little trick that a white guy when I was in prison he taught me this trick. You know what I'm saying? Borrowing
Mhm.
against your own money. So
Mhm.
I had the money in the savings account, and I did what's called a savings bubble. That's when you go somewhere, you get the out the door price, you negotiate it or whatever. Like if they wanted 12,000 and some odd dollars for the four wheeler, but I negotiated them down to 10 flat. They agreed.
Mhm.
So I went to the bank and told the bank I want to borrow $10,000 against my own savings account. So what they do is they take their 10,000, they put it in a savings bubble, and
Mhm.
I went a step farther and said I want my payments to this loan to be auto pay, and withdraw that out of the same savings account that savings bubble is in, which means you have to have double the amount of what you're borrowing. If it's 10, you got to have 20 minimum. So
Mhm.
once I got everything in motion, when if I would have went through the four wheeler company, the interest rate was 7.8%. I remember it was 7.8. But since I borrowed against my own money, the interest rate is 3 point motherfucking 5. and and I ain't tripping because I could have paid cash for it, but now I'm borrowing against my own money. Now I have no hard inquiry on my credit report because the
Mhm.
bank already has access to my credit. So only thing they got to do is pull up my profile. Okay, his credit at that time, my credit was like at a 740 something. They was like, oh, we ain't even worried about that because you have the money in your account. But for the sake of
Right.
paperwork, we have to log it. So boom, log the credit. Then they take the money, put it in a savings bubble, and then double that, put a savings block on top of that the money comes out of, and I'm good. So the purpose of the bubble is if you ever fall into delinquent, just say I get crazy and go take all my money out of my bank account except the savings bubble because it's locked. If the
Mhm.
next month come around and they try to go to the savings block and withdraw money and see ain't no money in there, guess where the money coming from now? The savings bubble. So that's why they put
Mhm.
a bubble around it for to protect you, so you won't fall into delinquency. So now your monthly payment still going on, and then the beauty part about everything, you get the title right then and there. Like you get the paperwork for the
Oh,
title.
okay.
Like if you was buying, like let's say if this was a car, to the
Mhm.
to the dealership, the car is paid for. To the bank, you in charge of your own loan. You didn't borrow this money from the bank. You borrowed the money from
Mhm.
yourself. So it's just like if you borrow from the bank gonna hold your title until you get through paying for that loan. Now, since you got a
Mhm.
savings bubble, you gonna hold on to that title. So shit, you just sign your shit off and send it on like ain't like done. And that's how you get over on the system.
Mhm. But you know what? Since I've been dealing with this stuff as far as getting my business and stuff started off around. I didn't I didn't got school, like you said. This social media shit is really
Yeah,
was it because
yeah,
it's
that's where
teaching us
it's
a
at.
lot that our parents didn't get a chance to learn about.
That's
And when
true.
I tell you, like I figured out like a lot of people they use their business line of credit to get all these nice ass houses and cars and
True.
shit like that
And
too.
put it in their business name. Show the fuck do.
Hell yeah, that's what. And I'm sitting up here like, cause I be wondering like, nah, man, they get out of it. But like I said, since I've been going through the steps to
Mm-hmm.
start my stuff up, I'm seeing, oh, well, that's what a lot of people been around here doing. So that's what a lot of white
But
people been doing too. They've been doing it for years though.
yep, they've been doing it for
We
years,
just now
man.
getting
We
hip
we
to
just getting hip to it, and that's because of social media. But yeah, man.
it.
Back
Yeah.
to the topic at hand, man. You married, so
Uh huh.
so does your husband have? You know, did he have kids when y'all met?
No, my husband don't have any kids.
Oh, okay. So you ain't got no type of baby mama problem coming from over that way. So that
No.
question on you.
And he ain't got no baby daddy drama coming from my end.
No, cause you gon' do something.
You are look, y'all just been say you already know me. I don't play them games.
Yeah, you gonna do something, man. You gonna do something,
I
man.
don't play them games whatsoever. We all have a great relationship. Hell, we can party together if we wanted to, but and that's how I like it. That's how I want it to be.
Yeah, that's how
But
it's
no, I
supposed to
don't have
be.
to deal with any drama with him. We are co-parenting. And like my youngest child, her dad, like he thanks him on a regular about as far as how much he does for our baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Which he do for all the kids, but mainly the baby girl. Like her dad, he just emotional ass type of nigga anyway. But like I say, he thanks him on a regular, and his mama just thinks the world
Hmm.
of my husband. But
So
I mean,
what you think of deadbeat mamas though? Like, what's your definition of a deadbeat mama?
oh Lord, don't get me started.
Yeah, I just got you started, man. I just got you started. What's your definition of a deadbeat mama?
um, well, let me say this first. Now, if you off in school or you off making
No,
some
no,
career
no.
changes,
Deadbeat
no,
mama.
no, then,
Don't put no
no,
stipulations
no.
on it. Don't know if you was this and this,
Oh,
this. No, no excuse. No
honestly,
excuses.
in my opinion, these motherfuckers that be around here doing the most and ain't doing nothing for their children. They children at their grandmama house somewhere. Ain't spending no time with them. You'll never see them with their kids. Just to hint on the subject, like, and I hate to bring his situation up, but he's posted, my boy Munch Johnson. He just posted some stuff about his baby mama. And that shit just really pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to go to work and be away from my children. Like, I love my children just this bad. But I know I got to go to work to get these bills paid so my
Right.
children can have somewhere to lay their head, too. So, I'll be okay with it, but that's one reason why I'm trying to make the necessary steps so that I can be working for
Mhm.
myself and I ain't got to work for nobody else. And I can be home with my children as much as I like.
So
But these deadbeat mamas, yeah, these bitches that's around here don't never have they fucking kids. They always getting flued out, and you'll never see their kids nowhere. And you got a lot of parents that's around here that feels like they can buy their children love, and that's not gonna cut it. Because I don't care how much money you pour into your child, if their relationship not there, if your
true.
presence is not known to that child, you just another motherfucker that's around here just helping them out beneficially. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask
But
you
your
this right
presence
here.
has to be known.
Let me ask you this right here. Does it make a a woman a deadbeat mama if she rather sell pussy than get a job or start a career?
Shit, pussy sale. I done saw some pussy before. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hell. God damn it, if I know I need a light bill
Oh
paid or
shit!
something, or I'm going my motherfucking
Oh
rent,
Lord, Lord,
shit.
Lord, Lord,
Hell yeah, I ain't gonna
Lord.
lie. I'm just being honest, like, listen, I'd
Lord.
rather sell it than give it away for free, and then I come home and my lights off, or I got
But
a
I'm
notice on my
saying
door
though,
that I got 30 days to get out.
I'm saying like I ain't saying like you sell pussy to keep the lights on. I'm saying like you would rather sell pussy than try to get you a career started or something.
Well, with everything sells. Shit. If that's what they want to do, then hey.
Man, that's
I
crazy.
mean, sometimes it get played out. It get played out. It does. And
That's
you have to
crazy.
get to the point where you got to go out here and clock in
That's
on
crazy,
somebody's
man.
job.
I
But
don't know. I don't know about that one, Eric. I don't know about that one. I don't
I'm
know
for
about that
real.
one.
I'm
I
saying
don't know about that one.
you got some women around like you got these sugar daddies around here. Half of them don't even want no pussy. They just want somebody to be company for them. They might want to suck a
But I'm
titty or
saying
something.
though,
Just have a pretty woman
I'm
on their
saying,
side.
selling pussy is just like selling dope. In order to maintain
Yeah,
yourself, you gotta keep selling it. Except
yeah.
except
And it get
dope.
played out. It
It,
get played out.
I'm just saying, except dope is a tangible item. Pussy, y'all treating it like a commodity. So
Well,
you're
I'ma
not
tell
worried
you.
about none of the stigmas. You're not worried about none of the health, you know what I'm saying, portions of it. You're not worried about none of that. You just worried about getting some money right now.
Hey, they better be worried about that. I can't say I'm worried about it because I ain't in that boat.
That's what I'm
But
saying. Like I
for
ain't
somebody who does that and rather sell pussy than get a job, yes, there's a lot on the line when you doing that constantly. And I can't sit up and just sit up and just lay up and get fucked on all day, every motherfucker day, just to make sure my rent's paid. Nah, I can't do that.
man, that's what I'm saying though. So okay, nigga said dope. He gotta he gotta re-up, then he gotta flip, then he gotta separate the profit from the re-up. He gotta do it all over again to maintain himself and his lifestyle. Now,
Mm-hmm.
at any point he can quit and go do something else. He not really harming his body or nothing like that because he doing something with his hands. Whereas selling pussy, you gotta like you know how much pussy you gotta sell for to keep the lights on, let alone keep a roof over your head.
Well, I'm gonna say it depends on the buyer.
It does.
It depends
You're
on
right.
the
You're right.
buyer.
It does because you can find a trick
You
that'll give
can't
you a
get you
couple
no
$1,000 a
$40
month.
nigga. You can't get you no $40 nigga. Cause then you're gonna be selling pussy constantly selling pussy to him for them $40 to equal up to your light bill amount. Especially if you got a light bill at least
So
that shit.
where do you
You're
think
gonna be constantly selling pussy.
where do you think the $40 price tag came from? And did it fuck up the game?
You It fucked up the game, it did, but I don't where the fuck it came from, I don't know.
You right. I don't
But
know either cause it's
I
like
wasn't in there. I
it
wasn't in that pool
I
when the
listen.
$40 came
It's
about.
like one night we went to one night. You know what I'm saying? Pussy was $100 minimum. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, pussy was $150 minimum. Head was $100 minimum. Then we went to sleep and we woke up. Pussy and head was
And everything was
$40.
$40
So
for both of them.
yes, for both of them. So you know what I'm
$40.
saying? Like, did it really fuck up the game? You know what I'm saying? And I didn't see, you know what I'm saying, in real person. Like I didn't talk to real people that's out there on the blade, and they were like, yeah, we got $40 specials, and I'm like, I don't think I want that, but you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
interesting to know. And then the crazy thing about it, you know what I'm saying? The $40 motherfuckers don't be like they don't be the real prostitute, because a real prostitute ain't finna do shit for no $40. Probably give you a hand job or something, maybe. But the $40 bitches is the ones that you see in the club with the city trend dresses on, you know what I'm saying, with the big wig on, and you know what I'm saying? And
Somebody said be weak.
that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, the $40 hoes, you can pretty much tell them because they just want a 10-piece lemon pepper wet from Lhasa Hot. That's all they want.
Yeah.
Whereas a
Half them
prostitute,
bitches, all they need is a blunt.
and that shit there
$5
ain't
bag.
even finna call $40.
I promise you.
That
I
shit ain't,
promise
and
you.
most niggas already
I
got
done
the weed.
heard. I got a whole bunch of homies will be like, man, all you gotta do is get the bitch high. She'll fuck. You ain't even gotta give her $40.
But I just
There's
want to
some women
know.
out here like
I
that.
just want to know where this $40 shit come from.
I don't know. And what's crazy is that's been going on for a while now. Now all of a sudden you see on social media about these different bitches. I'm gonna call them bitches because I feel like this little trend where they going on feeling like certain places a man can't take them out on the first date
Oh
and
yeah,
shit
that's
like
some
that.
bullshit. Yeah, we got a segment on
And
that,
I'm
and you
sitting up here
definitely got to get
like
in.
that's what I'm saying. And I'm sitting up here like half y'all daddies was fucking y'all mama on the back of the building somewhere and made y'all, and now y'all come up thinking, oh, you got to go to Ruth Chris Steakhouse somewhere just for a first date. You worthy of that? Like some people are worthy of that. Don't get me wrong,
Man,
but
the
what are
crazy
you
thing
bringing to the
about it,
table?
how you gonna demand me take you somewhere that you ain't never been and can't afford to take yourself?
Exactly, or somewhere that they can't even afford to take themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't understood that
Listen,
shit yet. That's why I was
you
like,
you you know
this
you
new
know,
generation.
and I be damn if a motherfucker from the Mississippi Delta got room to say some shit like that. We ain't got no cheesecake
We
factory
ain't got
down
no
here.
steakhouse.
We ain't
Do
got
you hear
no
me?
we ain't got no Longhorns and Applebee's and nigga. When we see that
Man,
shit, when we go to South, we be happy to go to that shit.
happy. Do
We
you
be
hear me?
happy.
Shit.
Man,
I'm
listen,
trying to
man, the
tell
first
you.
time I went to the Cheesecake Factory, Erica, I went motherfucking crazy buying cheesecake. Buying cheese, I ate and shit, but I went crazy buying cheesecake. And then the girl I was with, she was even happier because we from the Mississippi Delta. We ain't got no Cheesecake
Right.
Factory. We ain't never been here.
Right.
So somebody from the Mississippi Delta saying you can't take them to the Cheesecake Factory, or you can't take them. What the other ones with Buffalo Wild Wings and
Man, I've been waiting to see somebody from Mississippi say some bullshit like that. I swear, I've been waiting. I've been waiting to roast their ass, be like, bitch, you ain't even got that at home. So what the fuck? You act like you done been there before. You probably have now since you're an adult, you know what I'm saying? But then again, don't act like that's just your first choice of a first date for somebody to take you to. Because at the end of the day, shit, we ain't even got that back home.
a
We had to go
motherfucker
out
could
of town to
never
eat places like that.
just say we at home, right? Now here in
Mm-hmm.
Greenville, we got Pinks, we got Mexican Grill, we got No Way Jose, we got Honeys. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? We got a couple hibachi
Shit, I
restaurants.
don't know because I ain't been there in a
That's what I'm
while.
saying. Like I'm telling you, like that's what we got. So I wish I would meet a
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker and then I tell them, you know what I'm saying, let's go to Pinks. And they tell me, oh no, you can't take me there. You gotta take me. You know what? You right, I'm wrong,
Don't even
and I'm
worry about
gone.
it. Don't even worry about it at this point. Don't
Yeah,
even
you
worry
you
about it.
right, I'm wrong, and I'm gone. Because how the fuck you gonna tell me where I can and can't take you?
That's true.
Because when you meet the next nigga from this same
He ain't gonna
area,
take it nowhere.
he
He
either
ain't gonna
he,
take it
he either
nowhere.
not gonna take you nowhere or take you to the same place that I tried to take you to.
I'm telling you.
We at home, man. We
Shit.
right here in little old Goddamn Washington County, Leland, Greenville,
That
Hollandale.
mo- that motherfucker might take you to the hot tamale stand.
Hey man, bad bitch love hot tamales now.
Shit.
Bad bitch love hot tamales.
Yeah, I love hot tamales. Yeah, them Delta girl now. Yeah, we love us some hot
That's
tamales.
what I'm
Yeah, I ain't
saying.
gonna lie, we love.
Listen, I take a motherfucker to McAllister's because we just got a McAllister's down here, and my first time eating at McAllister's was 2 weeks ago. And when I say I loved it and I enjoyed it to the point where I crossed my little crippled leg, goddamn it, and rubbed my feet together because that shit was so
Boy, I ain't
motherfucking
finna
good.
play with you.
That shit was so motherfucking good, man. And
I'm not finna play with you. I didn't even know we got one there.
we got one in Cleveland. Yes,
Okay,
it's a
okay. They
McAllister's in
moving on
Cleveland.
up then.
Yeah, Cleveland growing like a motherfucker. But I take a motherfucker to McAllister's because get what? If you had McAllister's, you loved it, and you can only get it when you go out of town. So now we in town and we got some McAllister's. And if you don't want no motherfucking McAllister's, goddamn it, shit, get what? You gonna sit your ass on that passenger side, or you gonna sit your ass at this table, and I'm gonna eat right in
And be
front of you.
hungry.
I'm gonna eat right in front
And
of you
be hungry. Shit, as you should. As
because
you
in
should.
my mind, this is already over with. so so
I'm telling you.
I'm
Cause
gonna eat.
see, being that y'all there at home, and the bitch tell you, oh, you gotta take me to motherfucking I'm gonna say STK. That's a steakhouse in Dallas. You gotta take me to STK for our first date. Oh, so bitch, you want me to spend that much money on you for a meal, and I got to travel 6.5 hours just to take you out to eat? Nah, hell nah.
Hey,
Baby, you gonna
and
be
didn't they
sucking some
say
dick, toes, balls, booty hole, everything.
didn't they say something about you can't take them like on golf dates or movie dates or take them to the pool hall or take them to a
Yeah, I
bar?
just said, yeah, I seen it was a whole bunch of shit on there. A whole bunch of shit. Have you seen heard a dude named T Speed?
Mm-mm.
Okay, T Speed, he's a Dallas comedian or whatever, and he pretty, he was commenting on the shit, and like he made a lot of sense because it's like he was like half these bitches can't afford to go some of them places they sell. But see, me, I'm a simple girl. See, I'm a Delta girl. See, I ain't used to all of that because we ain't got all of that come.
No,
Feel
we
me?
don't.
So, shit, my husband be like, before we even got married, shit, we was taking our first date together with Saltgrass Steakhouse. And I'm sitting, and I love Saltgrass. I love Saltgrass now.
Yeah, he took
But
hey
that
Sawgrass
what
ain't
our first date
Sawgrass
was.
ain't no slouch now.
No.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
was just,
He took
like I said, I never
he took
told
you to
him.
a place that wasn't even on the list. He took you somewhere to like, okay, this motherfucker, I know she want to eat a steak the size of her motherfucking back. So yeah, let me take her over here. He ain't take you to
Hell,
Hooters.
motherfucker, yeah. He asked me what I like to eat. I told him what I like to eat, and he was like, "Okay, well, we're gonna go out on a date." And guess what? Took me and two of my kids with me,
So
cause the other two were
did you
gone at the time.
did you fuck on the first date?
No, no, no,
Ah, the sawgrass ain't work.
no. You want? No, I'm gonna
Ah.
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
You had the kids.
My husband is totally different from the people I normally date.
Okay.
He was different.
How so?
So because him being different, that's something new to me. So, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna see how everything work out. I thought he was a little scared of me at first, but I was like,
Go
shit,
get in the
we'll see
bed.
how everything, work out.
So
Say what?
how was he different from the norm? He didn't try to
My
fuck.
husband ain't know. No, he didn't even try to fuck. No, he's not. He's not. He's very, very respectful. He's not into the streets. Which the type of niggas I done dealt with
Right.
before now in my past.
So on the
He
first
ain't
date,
nothing like that.
he ain't try to he was a perfect gentleman. He took you home and
The
that was that.
perfect gentleman. Perfect gentleman.
Shout out Erica husband, man, because I ain't gonna lie. Now I ain't just hung up on trying to fuck the first night, but if you give me any kind of signs and indication, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it, man.
He didn't even try. And when I say like when I actually the first time we did have sex, I initiated the sex. He didn't even do
Yeah,
it.
he was
It was
scared of
me.
you. He was scared of you. He was scared of you because I'm quite sure you talked some shit at some point. You said something. You Erica, you said
You
something
know
at some
what?
point.
Honestly, I did not. I promise you, I didn't because when I realized, I'm like, okay, he's a
Man,
different
you
type of nigga.
told this
He
man.
ain't
You
like them
got
other
drunk
niggas
and
that I
told that
normally.
man. You got drunk and told that man you trying to suck his dick sideways and goddamn.
Wes, when I tell you, like for real, this thing ain't even. He honest since we've been married, he has seen the drunk side of me when I get full of that alcohol. When we was dating and before we got married, nah, he never saw that side of me because I didn't want to come out because shit, I'm the type of chick shit. I'm gonna drink me some vodka, some tequila and shit. Hell, I need about 3-4 bottles of wine and get me where I need to be. So I didn't bring that off. I ain't throw it off on him like that, but I did warn him that. I did warn him, but that's why that nigga crazy about me now. Cause
Already,
he done got
man.
he done got everything now.
I hear that shit, E
He
man.
done got
I
everything.
hear that shit, man. Well, I sure appreciate you calling in, man. I'm finna say your number because you gonna be a regular on the show. I'm already knowing. Cause
Oh yeah, y'all put me in the game. Put me in the game. You know
yeah,
I'm always down to talk shit.
I'm gonna inbox you on some other shit. You know what I'm saying, involving the show because I know one thing for sure,
Okay.
two things for certain. Goddamn it, if you ain't gonna do shit, you gonna be honest.
You better know it. You
Already,
better
man.
fucking know
Well, I appreciate you, my girl. I'm gonna hit you up later on.
it. Okay. All
All
right.
right. Man, there y'all have it, man. Make sure y'all tune in to the Smokers Corner, man. We going live 2 times a day, man. We got the wake and bake and later on, later on tonight, man, we be having the conversations, the high conversations and shit, man. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all been a great audience. I appreciate the feedback. Y'all don't forget to go over to our Facebook page called the Smokers Corner, of course. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like and follow that page. We currently getting the Instagram and the Twitter and the Snapchat and all the other pages up and going. But y'all go to YouTube and follow us at the Smokers Corner. Hit us up, what I'm saying, Smokers Corner 44 at Gmail if you're talking about business. And here go our phone number right here, 662-379-6735. So y'all hit us
Fire
up
that
anytime, you know what I'm
shit up
saying?
now.
And we always gonna fire this shit up, man. I appreciate y'all for listening. And man, y'all been super dope.
Smoker's Corner with Jack, Mac, and B.Marie.
Fire that shit up now.